guys, and welcome to my channel. Today is my packing day for my trip, so I wanted to share with you a process of how I get myself organized for packing and what I pack and how I decide what to bring. So I will kind of turn the camera around and show you. I'm in my workout gear, so don't mind me. But I do have a system. It might not look like it, and my house is, my upstairs is a bit of a mess because of my system. I'm trying to get rid of the shadows here. But yeah, so let's turn it around and show you how I pack. If you didn't know, we are leaving for 2 weeks to Disney, so I'm not packing 2 weeks worth of clothes, but I am packing enough to last me a while, so I don't have to do too much laundry. It's just my husband and my clothing. I brought up the 2 suitcases that I will be using, just to kind of give you an overview. I haven't even gone through the toiletries, but all of this stuff is going with me. Not the bins. Those are just bins that I keep my travel supplies in. So like toiletry bags, charging things, ponchos, anything that I need for traveling. So over here I have kind of divided some stuff already, which I will go through it. And then over here I pulled out all the clothes that I'm thinking about packing, and then I'm gonna create outfits and then kind of go through a process of elimination and get rid of what I'm not gonna pack. I've already packed my socks, my underwear, and my bra in this pouch. That all fits. And then I have these 2 pouches to work with. I am using the Travel brand. I think that's what it is. Hold on, I'll just grab a little note from the Fashion Up store on Amazon. And I had purchased them in burgundy, the turquoise or light blue, and then a dark blue. And I already had the these ones, although these look a lot like, but I'm not sure whether it's the same brand, but they look the same. So I really like them. They are a decent size, so, and I like how they organize everything. So let me just kind of go over what I already know I'm taking and I have packed. So I'm going to start over here. So this is just feminine product pouch. That's part of the packing cube set. Then in here I have all of our sunscreen needs, the aloe spray and stuff like that. And then this is all of our showering necessities. So there's nail clippers, extra cartridges for shaving. There's body lotion, a shower scrunchie thing, and I also have I'm not sure where it was, so it's right here, the little Anna and Elsa pack of Q-tips. Then I have the Body Glide. I have Body Glide everywhere. Wet hairbrush with extra scrunchies, shaving thing for myself and my daughter. My husband's gonna pack stuff for himself. Then there's just some shower stuff, hair product. This is a volume adding thing, a hairspray, and a defrizz, tin frizz, because I know my hair is gonna go poof. Shaving gel, body wash, and shampoo and conditioner. I have bought these for traveling. It smells pretty good. So that's in this one. I am also packing a mini blender for our because I'm going to be making shakes to supplement some of my meals. And then I've got actually this one, okay, this into my backpack, but I just have to switch this up. This is just a couple ibuprofens for traveling. So I'm taking allergy meds. There's extra strength Tylenol, another Body Glide, a big bottle of ibuprofen, Midol, Trauma Care. This is a really good cream for literally anything. If we get blisters or anything like that, this is a great cream for that. I've got eardrops for swimmer's ear if that were to happen. Calamine lotions for bites. I also have a after bite here as well. And then I have this cream because sometimes my daughter reacts to public pools. So that's the cream for that. And then I have bandages for anything that we need. The only thing missing here is polysporin, which I will need to pick up. And then I have a mini sewing kit that I also take with me. And then here are the Brita water bottles. These are coming as well. I just replaced the cartridges in them. I will be putting all of our ice water that we get at the parks in here. I got my ponchos. And then over here, I am just bringing one of these. It's an extension cord, and it also has all these USB ports. My husband will be working on this trip, so he needs lots of charging ports. And I also need, I'm bringing my computer because I might need to work as well there. So that's that. Then for my, I don't actually need that, but I am taking one of these, which is a handheld for my camera. Then I have a mini tripod that I will be taking. This is my all my cable organization, which I will be filling up. Not yet, because we still have 2 days before we go, but there's room for my SD cards here. And then I put all my charging cables in here. I am also taking a portable battery charger. I'm taking just one big one that usually we can charge all of our phones on it, and it has enough juice. These are my camera bags, but I'm still using my camera. So this is for my vlogging camera, and this is for my big camera. I am taking my running stuff because I am planning on running. So I had picked this belt up for hydration belt, and it has a little pouch here, which is great too. And then also one of these for my iPhone to go in, because I'm using this 5K running app that I want to use while I'm running, so I need that. Tons of Ziploc bags. I am taking a pool bag, and then I'm taking the this is the cooler bag, because I am doing garden grocer for our trip and I'm switching resorts. So I'm just going to put all the milk and the yogurts that I've ordered in here, so that way they stay cold in the transport. And I'm just gonna use my Ziploc bags to put ice in it. I like to, well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take a wine glass, but it's here in case if I need it. It's a plastic one. I like putting these in our closet for our shoe organizing. And then so I have 2 of these like that. These were great for our cruise as well. It's just with 4 of us and all this stuff, so I might not take 3 of them. I might just take, well, I mean, I might not take both of them, just one. And then I have a hamper, which I love using. I just pop it open, and then they can throw all their clothes in. When it gets full, I put it all in a suitcase. So this is my little travel to Disney binder, and I have a packing list that I go through just to make sure I don't forget anything. And now I am going to be using this. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. This bag for my park bag at night when I go, and I'm packing this wallet, which is just a smaller wallet instead of the big one that I use every day. And then I have a backpack, which I'm using it as my carry-on personal item onto the plane as well. And this will be my park backpack as well. I have my list of all the park days and what we're doing, so I'm going to now plan out my outfits accordingly to that, and then I'll get back to you and show you what I'm doing. Took one pair of shorts out. I think I'm still debating with these because this one doesn't fit very well. So I have my lounging shorts, which I'll just hang out in the room if we're hanging out in those. I'm gonna bring 2 dresses for Disney Springs. I'm not gonna wear dresses to the parks because it doesn't work very well on a ride. Then I kind of paired out shirts with shorts, and I have these shirts going with these shorts. They're like a little bit longer, same with these 2 shirts. And then I have these 2 shirts going with these shorts. And then I have these 2 shirts going with these ones. And then I have these shorts and I have these shirts. And then one of these shirts I will wear back to traveling back home. So that should all, I'm hoping that all of that fits into that big pouch. And then I have my swimwear, which I have 2 bathing suits and a cover up. So I'm going to try and fit all of the clothes into that pouch. I did it. It all fit into this packing cube, except I took out one shirt just because it looks a little worn out. I did buy it last year, but some of the, just on the front, I wore quite a bit of it. The fuzzies look a little worn out, so I kept that one out. And now I have this pouch left for my workout clothes, but I have to wash them still. And then I was going to use these pouches for my ears, but I'm taking 4 different ones. It's for myself and my daughter, but I have to figure out whether that's the best way to pack them. And then that bathing suit's gonna go into the other pouch because I am planning on swimming in the first resort we go. We're doing 3 different resorts, but the first one I just added because of our flight changes, so we're just spending there very little time, so I don't want to have to go digging through all my clothes. I will just have the traveling outfit and a bathing suit. So the plan was I was gonna use half for me, half for my daughter. I am having a strong feeling that I'm gonna have to add another suitcase. I'm not 100% sure. So let me just go over some toiletries that I will be taking. And I've tried different ways. The only thing that I'm thinking is that my husband can put some of his stuff in here because he really doesn't have a lot, and that will eliminate his toiletry bag. So this is all of my just basic skincare. So I have my little reusable pads for cleaning the makeup off, like eye makeup and stuff. And then I have eye makeup remover. I have makeup remover, the Take the Day Off by Clinique. I have the Caudalie, just a little moisturizer because this one is almost out and I just want to use it up. I have my Wake Up Mist from Pixi, just whatever is left of Fresh Sea Berry Boost. Eye cream, I'm just taking 1. I have my face sunscreen. I have a body spray, and then just some flushable feminine wipes. I have extra Q-tips in here and a lip balm, and I just shoved this little Caudalie serum in here, and a deodorant. So I think I have enough room in here for my husband's deodorant and his eye solution, because I think that's pretty much the only thing he's taking, since he's going to be using the body wash and all that stuff that's provided at the hotel. For makeup, I just packed the Nudes by Maybelline, the eyeshadow palette, my setting powder, my blush set, and the white peach eyeshadow palette, and then the natural face, which is the highlighter and what's it called, the highlighter, the bronzer, and some blush. I probably don't need to take this, but I have room in here, so, and I've tried moving this into here and it just does not fit. So then I'm taking setting powders, couple brushes. This is an eyeshadow, stick eyeshadow. Then I have I'm trying this out, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. It's supposed to be sweat proof and waterproof, I guess. So I wanted to give it a try. I'm actually going to put it on today to test it out. We're going to a pool party, so I want to try it out. I have the Outlast by CoverGirl. This probably should be chucked. It's so old, but I just want to use it up. It's a primer. Then I have my Naked Skin concealer, and I'm also sticking this one in just in case if I don't like this foundation. And then I have some more brushes, and in here I had purchased the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. It's the waterproof one. It had the highest rating on Pinterest, so I had picked that up. Then I have a couple brushes, some eyeliner, this by Under Eye, which is waterproof as well. And then I have 3 lip stains and a lip pencil in here. So just a couple basics, nothing overboard, I don't think. Anyways, maybe for some people it is. I am just taking body spray, and then for the rest of the I'm not taking any big bottles of perfumes. I like to take samples with me that I got, and that's what's actually in here. I have one of these, which is the antibacterial body by Norwax. I like to wash my face with that in the morning and not use anything. And then I have just a whole bunch of these little perfumes in here that I got a bag of them from Sephora one day. So there's just like I said, a whole bunch of them. So, and then I'm also packing a couple face masks because sometimes I feel like doing that at night. So that's for this. In here, this is what I'll be packing stuff for the park, but I'm just sticking this into my personal carry-on. I have some Advil in here, hand sanitizer, extra body glide, a floss, and then I have my Magic Band, and then I also have my Alex and Annie bracelets, but I don't put those on until we pass the security, so I don't have to take them off when I'm going through security. And then I think my husband's gonna stick his eye drops in here for his eyes. That way, if his eyes dry out, he can have that on the plane. And I don't know if I'm gonna stick anything else. I'm also taking a package of these because I will, like I said, I will be supplementing some of my meals. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna fit all this in. And I was planning on taking my straightener. I'm not sure whether it's worth taking it because with the humidity, but we'll see. So I will get back in touch with you once I have everything packed, so we see how I managed. So I am just about done with the packing. I have ended up adding an extra suitcase, which I said I was going to. And I still have to add my running shoes in here and my husband's toiletry bag, and then my son's flip-flops, and he needs to pack his toiletry bag, but he's at work. And my and he didn't put out his bathing suit and his pajamas. So I don't know if I mentioned, I can't remember now, if I mentioned that I usually make a list for my kids what they need to pack. So I'll put down like 11 t-shirts, 5 shorts, 1 PJs, 10 socks, 11 socks, whatever. And then they can choose what they pack within that. Most likely my daughter, if I don't do this, my daughter will overpack and my son will underpack, where it should be really reverse. But anyways, so let me just show you how I ended up packing all this. So I ended up taking the little charger out of a box because I don't need all those other, because it's for international charging, so I don't need all those other attachments. So in here, I am packing a beach bag, and then I have all of our water bottles, the feminine needs, there's all of my ears, our sunscreen, then I have a cooler under there. I have my ponchos, and then I also wrapped the handheld mixer that I'm taking, the portable blender actually, for my smoothies, is wrapped up in here. The other part is over here, and I just wrapped it with my face cloth. The charger is in here. And then on this side is all of my clothing. So I managed to fit my t-shirts and my shorts all in one. Then I have my swimming stuff and my pajamas in this pouch. And over here I have all my bras and underwear and socks. No, bras and underwear, and then socks are in here. So and then I'm taking these 2 flip-flops, and I still have to add my running shoes after I'm done working out, and I'm wearing just my walking running shoes that I will be using at the parks. They're different than my working out running shoes. Then over here is my husband's. He's got 2 pouches, clothing and more clothing here. So I think he's got the socks and t-shirts in that one, and underwear and shorts in the other, then pajamas and bathing suit. So the reason why I'm putting the pajamas and bathing suit in here is because this is what we're gonna use. We're only staying one night at the Caribbean Beach Resort, and I want to go swimming in the morning, kind of take it easy in the morning. So I packed pajamas and bathing suit all in one, and we will probably just wear the same clothing we're traveling in, because it's only 2-hour flight that day for the morning when we leave the resort, and switch to the other one. So everybody's putting all their stuff in a pouch. And so that's here. And then over here I have all of the family showering needs. I will put my flat iron, my skincare. I have all my shakes and my wine glass, my makeup, and our medicine. And then there's a spot there for my husband's toiletry bag. And this is my kids. So everybody's color-coded somewhat, so they just know which color their clothing are in. So there's the pouch. They only have the big pouch and the small pouch. Same thing, clothing, and then underwear and socks. My daughter's toiletries, and then her flip-flops, and then she's wearing her running shoes. And then that's my son's, same thing, clothing, some socks, and then underwear and some socks in that one. And then he's got room for his toiletries and his flip-flops, and he'll be wearing his running shoes. So that's that. I actually ended up going and picking up some snacks. I just picked up some pop for the kids for the night when we get to the resort. I just didn't want to go looking for pop. When we get there, they like their Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. And I'm gonna pack a couple bottles of water. Starting the following day, we are on a meal plan, but just for that night, I don't want to be bothered looking. So I will be just adding those to the suitcase. Hopefully they won't explode. I will be wrapping them in Ziploc bag just in case. And then I also picked up some snacks just for the plane ride and at the airport, and then whatever's left, they can just have it at the hotel. So I have all of my stuff here that I'm gonna be putting in my bag. These are actually empty because I'm charging all my cameras, and then I also putting my iPad and my computer in this backpack. And then my husband's gonna take his computer, passports, and his files for work and stuff in his backpack. And then my kids are just going to have small backpacks for their own stuff as personal items. So that's it. I hope you found this video useful, just how I do it. And I'm sure there's many different ways of packing for a holiday. This is just the way I do it. Hopefully some of you will find it helpful. Maybe I covered something that you didn't think of. And if that's the case, let me know down in the comments. And I hope you, like I said, enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.